Shout out to everybody showing love, man. Appreciate everybody showing love, man. We back. Uh, back like we never left, man. We doing the live still here in Jersey City, man. Just came from the fight. Went to the fight yesterday. Had a good time. Had such a good time, man. Shout out to Miss BBO, man. We spent the whole time laying in the bed. So I was loving that, man. Had a good time, man. Good fight. I say this. I think when you talk about Danny Garcia, he had a great career. Um, he definitely, in my opinion, I always say this. I told my brother Bernard Hackett this yesterday. I said, I just wish that he would have left his father a little earlier because I felt like he had a little bit of the more of the whip whack with him than he got credit for because I really think that this brother was something special. To me, Danny Garcia was a special fighter. I feel like a lot of times people don't give him his just due because he lost all his big fights, so to speak. But that happens, man. That happens. And I think too many times in boxing, man, people always want to overcorrect or overjudge somebody. And they be like, a lot of people ain't never did nothing in their own lives. And they talking about Danny Garcia. I mean, come on, man. Come on, y'all. It's Danny Garcia, man. He done some things that a lot of people wish they could do. A lot of people wish they could say that they are two division champion, former lineal champion at that. I mean, shout out to him. The card, it was a little underwhelming. It was a bunch of bum niggas on there. I'm not gonna lie, there's a bunch of bum niggas on there. I mean, to be honest, uh, you had Brandon Rosario. They brought him there in a wheelchair. It was just Dev Alexander's brother looked trash. I mean, it just was a lot of washed up niggas on there. I wish there would have been some more younger guys on there. But I'll say this: I did enjoy. I did enjoy this. I did enjoy, man, getting to see some of the fighters. And I got to see one of my favorite fighters. And people don't know this. Guess what? The Cold War is over. BBO is back with Teofimo Lopez. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, former undisputed champion at lightweight, man. Now current, reigning, defending lineal WBO champion. Shout out to him. I'm super excited. You know, I got a chance to talk to the champ. Hopefully, we can do something soon with the champ. So you know, hey, for all the meat boys, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Me and Tio back together, man. Shout out to Tio. Really good dude, good dad, good people, man. But I'm gonna say this. Uh, I enjoyed it a lot. The thing I will say that's kind of funny about boxing is that when you see how some, and even Miss BBO said this, when you, I don't know if any of you guys got a chance to see that Paulo Malignaggi thing. That dude look like a monster. My God, he look like a monster. Smash the like button for your boy BBO. Don't steal the show. Don't just lay in a cut, man. Smash the like button. That's what we here for, y'all. We got 6 people, man. Let's smash the like button. People still coming in. But um, excuse me. The thing that got me was that these guys are putting it all on the line in boxing. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna change the way I look at some things because when I seen Paulo Malignaggi's face, man, I almost went into tears, man, because Paulo Malignaggi looked like a monster, man. Them big scratches, and they hadn't even sold the nigga up. He looked so bad. I mean, he looked so bad. And you even see with some of the fighters, like I looked at Tio, nose is crooked, got marks on it, man. These guys put a lot on the line for our entertainment, man. So I'm gonna just say this: it changed the way I see the fights. But I will say this: I definitely had a great time. Uh, one of my favorite times when I was standing up and Jaleel, and you know Miss BBO left me hanging. She even let me know that I was standing up and the niggas couldn't see behind me. So it's hey, nigga, sit down. So that was fun. That was fun. But I'll say this. What did I take from the Danny Garcia fight? Nothing. That dude came to get beat to death. I don't know why I was under the mysterious thought that Danny could that Danny would get beat, but that guy he fought, that dude was all talk, all bark, no bite. And he beat the life out of him. Beat him up, got him a wheelchair. And the thing that was so funny is that Danny looked sharp. He was cracking at 54. And I hope Danny lets this be the end. I don't want him to get any false confidence that, hey, just because I knocked out this plumber, that I can still get back in the ring. No. Stay out the ring because one of them young dudes will beat you dead. So that's one thing he got to remember. Stay out of the ring. or one of them young dudes will beat him dead. That's number one. That's number one. So I hope he stay out the ring. But I will say this though. I will say this though. Um, salute to Daniel. I'll say this. Salute to Daniel. Yeah, salute to Daniel. I'll say this. Um, it's so important in boxing, man, that we show the fighters a little more love and care than we do because they putting a lot on the line, bro. They putting a lot on the line, man. You look at Paulo Maldonado, he's 40 some years old, uh, uh, still getting his ribs beat up, still getting punched on, still getting sliced up by them gloves, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, these fighters pay a price. They pay a price. But the best thing I heard, shout out to my guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but we heard that Tio versus Shakur Sanchez is official. So yeah, get it ready. Baby Mayweather, Teofimo Lopez is about to go in there with a slick Puerto Rican nigga, and he gonna beat him dead. I can't wait to see it. And you know, whenever Tio get in there with somebody that's great, he comes out even greater. So I mean, even greater. Let me say that again. Even greater. We talking about Teofimo Lopez, y'all. The dude as a baby beat Lomachenko, as a youngster beat Josh Taylor, big monster from the UK, beat the nigga dead. So hey, I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Teofimo is back. He's taking on the toughest fights again. I mean, Shakur Stevenson is a bad boy. Shakur Stevenson a bad boy. And guess what? He gonna get beat dead. He gonna get beat dead. He can't beat no Teofimo Lopez, dog. He can't, and he won't. So anybody that's saying that goofy stuff, oh, I don't know. Guess what, y'all? Teal gonna probably stop him. That's my thought. I think Teal gonna stop him. They say, oh, Teal ain't stopped nobody in a while, but Shakur coming from 35. What took him so long to come up from 40, from 35 to 40? I think it's simple as the fact that he's gonna go in there and hurt somebody. So don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on my boy Teal because I think he got a lot to give, and I can't wait to see him fight. That's a fact. I can't wait to see what he do. I can't wait to see what he do. Because to me, I think Teal is one of those guys, man, where he got a chance to be one of the best in the world. And hey, that's the thing you gotta be excited about. He got a real opportunity, man, to be one of the best in the world. So I'm excited about it, man. Y'all get a chance to see the view we looking at, man. Shout out to Miss Bigo for making this happen. What do you say? T.O. Bum, and he ducking Sir Tiaz, and TSB, Shakur, and T.O. on the same day. Hey, you got to get off the drugs, man. You got to get off the drugs, pimp. You sound crazy. You talking about Teofimo Lopez, former two-time lineal champion? Come on, man. Former undisputed champion. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Anybody can get it. Matias can get it. Yeah, Matias slapped the Puerto Rican off of slapped the rice and beans off of him. But hey, everybody did slap before. But I'm gonna tell you guys this: when he beat him, don't come at me talking about, oh, I didn't know Teal was that good. Yes, if he beats him, that'll be a third Hall of Famer, man, that he beat. I mean, how many of your favorite fighters have done that? They haven't. They haven't. Unless your name is Devin Haney, they haven't. And guess what? What happens if Teal says, after I beat this dude, I'm gonna take myself up there and I'm gonna fight the baddest man on the planet, Devin Black Jesus Haney. What happens if he does that, y'all? What happens if he does that? I think it'd be terrific. Um, I'm excited to see the fight. I think the fight's gonna be one of those fights that we always talk about, that we always want to see. Two guys in their prime getting it on, and really, in my opinion, I mean, people say, Teal, he didn't take a bad loss versus Kambosos. So I can't wait to see them both get it on. I think it'd be great. One thing I will say is this: no matter how you put it, man, I think this is going to be one of those fights we're going to be able to say, hey, he's special. He's going down the history books. I think that for me, Shakur is going to give us a great show, like he always do. Shakur never disappoints, and to me, to see a guy like Teal decide to go against Shakur says a lot. Suit the Angie, baby. It means a lot. I just think that we got to be real because a lot of niggas don't want to fight Shakur. Shakur is really good. He's really boring, but he's really good. And I think that if you think about it, this will be a fight that a lot of people were scared to have. A lot of people, like my man Trump say, a lot of people don't want to see Shakur. We see Tank Davis ducking and dodging, making excuses, talking about y'all want to see me lose. That's why y'all want me to fight Shakur. Y'all want to see me lose. And for me, I got to give him credit, man. Shakur is probably one of the most boring fighters in the history of boxing. That I'll give you that. If you want to say Shakur is boring, he's hard to watch, you wouldn't be lying. But he's good. He's one of the best fighters in boxing. I think it'd be a great showing for both of them. And it's really exciting because guess what? You won't get these kind of fights with Tank. You're not getting these fights with anybody else. You getting this fight with him. Um, I think when Tank get out of that Jake Paul fight, when he stopped Jake Paul, I got a strong inkling that he's gonna fight Lamont Roach, and then from there we got to see what happens. I think the only fight that's probably guaranteed is the Lamont Roach fight after that fight. So we're gonna see what happens, man. I'm excited about it. So to my brother Marky Dan, I just think that no matter how you play this game or put on to the game, we got to give guys their credit, man. We got to give guys their credit for taking tough fights and wanting to be in tough fights. Because no matter how you play this or put this is going to be a big deal. This is going to be a really big deal for Shakur and for Tio. Because for one, you're going to get a chance to see who's the best of this generation, who's the guy that's got what it takes, who is this, who's that. Because really, I'm going to tell you this: this has been probably the worst era of boxing. It probably has been. And I'm just being honest off just the fights that we haven't got. Forget the ones that we got. Forget the ones that we got. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of fights that we haven't got. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what happens. I can't wait. So for me, I can't wait to see what happens with the fights, man. But no matter how they put it, man, I think, especially when you talk about Shakur and Tio fighting at this age, man, they probably can get a rematch in. They probably could get a rematch in. So we'll see what happens. But for me, there ain't a bunch going on in boxing. Ain't a bunch to talk about in boxing. But I definitely want to get on and kind of say, hey, this, man, I'm excited to see what's going on in the sport of boxing. And I'm definitely excited to see, hopefully, some of the guys that we all enjoy get in the ring. That's what I want to see. I want to see some of the guys that we enjoy get in the ring because that's the most important thing, man. Is seeing the best fight the best. And it get old watching these super overmatched fights. I mean, that's the one thing that kind of sucked about the Danny card was there was a lot of overmatched dudes in there, and nobody want to see a dude that you know you gonna, as my man say, unalive. I don't want to see you go in there and beat him up like he your son. I don't want to see that. I just don't. I don't want to see that. BBO don't want to see that. If you're gonna beat him dead, BBO don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't. I don't want to see that. Look at that view, y'all. That view. Look at the city. You can see the Statue of Liberty not too far. Y'all can see the Statue of Liberty right there. So, hey, man, shout out to Jersey, man. Shout out to Jersey, man. With the views, man. Look at that, John. Look at the views, yo. The views. The views. Hey, and the cool thing about it is, man, guess what? We're gonna be back here hopefully in January for another big card. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about boxing, man, because for all you goofies who think boxing is done, it's not. What my man Kurt Franklin say, for all of you who thought gospel music was done, it's not. So get ready because Turkey Al-Sheik, he bought Dana White in for a reason. He bought Dana White in for a reason. He wants to see boxing on a whole another level. And remember, Turkey said he wasn't going to give us no more paid cards. Well, guess what? We got to pay $60 to see David Benavidez and what's my man's name? Anthony Yard. And then we got to pay, to see Devin Black, Jesus Haney, versus, of course, my guy, Brian Norman Jr. But I think Brian Norman Jr. will get beat up because we're talking about the American Dream, Devin Haney. I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. Tremendous fight. If y'all in the building, man, put a one in the chat. I want us to make sure we still rocking, man. Put a one in the chat if everybody's still rocking, man. Because I'm excited about what's going on in boxing. And I'm telling you, the thing that's so funny about about boxing, when you start to meet some of the trainers and the people involved in boxing, you realize it's really a business. It's like anything else. Just us as fans, sometimes we get a little confused and think it's something that it's not. But it's nothing more than it's always ever been. It's something to do. It's something to make money and put food on the table. That's what guys do when they box. They're trying to put some food on the table. They're trying to make something happen for their family. That's the main goal. That's what it's always been. I don't think it ever changed, man. So that's what I'm thinking about when we talk about this boxing, man. And don't forget, man, we got Pulev, who's just been offered to fight with Moses. Hopefully Moses takes that fight. We already heard Usyk said, I'll never fight Moses. What a punk. What a punk. Drop all the belts. Now, why don't you do Anthony Joshua? Throw all the belts out the ring. Because that's the corniest thing I ever heard to say. I'm not gonna fight the young, scary champion, the young black nigga from the UK that's beating niggas up. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight all the slow nobody. I'm gonna fight all the slow and big, slow, sloppy dudes like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. I'll fight all that. He might even fight Wilder, but he don't want to fight my man Moses. That's the part that make you laugh about boxing because guess what, man? A lot of times, man, a lot of dudes be in boxing talking crazy, and it be for no reason because it be like, yo, you can't tell me you believe that stuff y'all saying. I can't tell me that. But what I'm gonna do, um, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. We start late, so we gonna drop the link early, man. So we gonna talk some boxing, man. You be able to talk to your boy BBO, man, the Prince of the City, the King of Cleveland, man. That's what they call me, King of Cleveland. Nah, I'm messing around. Y'all niggas always say, "Oh, I'm the Prince of the City. I'm the King of the City," and blah blah blah. But I tell y'all this, man. Shout out, man, to the whole New York, man. I got a lot of love. Shout out to my man, Bernard Hackett, Jaleel Hackett. Definitely shout out. I got to meet one of my favorite fighters, man, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, the Brownsville Yeti. And when I met the Yeti, man, it was so cool. This dude's hands looked like a doggone, like a bear paw, man. Big old nigga, man. But shout out to him. I got to see the Olympian, Andre Berto, and it was great, man. And shout out to got interviews dropping. I interviewed Danny the Miracle Man Jacobs trainer, and I also got to interview the Queen herself, Franchon Cruz, the Queen of 168. And I was pretty nervous. I'm gonna be honest. Miss BVO roasted me. She roasted me about it, but I was nervous because I had never did an interview in person like that. So it was cool. It was cool, but I was nervous. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna get up here, as my grandmother said, don't do no lying up there. Don't do no lying up there. Shout out to Granny G, man. She say all the time. If you're gonna say something, tell me what the truth is, not what you think. Tell me what the truth is. So the truth is this. I was nervous. I couldn't believe I was seeing people that I grew up watching. Seeing Danny Garcia do his thing one last time. It was terrific, man. And then they brought the wheelchair out because he punched the dude and the nigga hit his head so hard on the mat, man. It bounced up like a basketball. So it was a beautiful fight, man. It kind of reminded me of the Jin Sasaki versus Brian Norman fight where it was just like the dude kept walking right up to Danny so Danny could punch him. It was great. But it was funny too to see Brandon Rosario, man, to see him actually boxing. And I'll say this: if Brandon Rosario would have boxed more, he probably would have been better. That's the funny thing about life. He probably would have been a better fighter than he was if he was fighting like he should have been. So yeah, but yeah, look at that skyline, y'all. Look at that. Ain't nothing but the grace of God. Shout out to my boy Weed. Nothing but the grace of God. Can't beat that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Can't beat that. Can't beat it, man. The city that never sleeps, man. Cleveland came and took over once again, man. Shoot to my brother DS3, man. Shout out to you, my brother. He said, BVO, it was cool. Farewell, the last Danny fight show. It was cool. It really was. I wish he would have had some younger guys on there. He had a lot of his old homeboys on there, but like I said, it was a great show. I got to see some of my favorite rappers. And shout out to Fab, one of my favorites, man. He had that song "When the Money Goes," "Where the Honey Stay," or "The Gray Skies Replace the Sunny Days." Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I heard that, That song meant a lot to me when I was going through some stuff with Miss BBO. That song really touched my heart, and to see somebody that I looked up to as a youngster out there, it was dope, man. But like I said, it's a lot going on in boxing. It's not a lot going on in boxing better yet. So we ain't gonna go crazy. Shout out to Meek Mills, Dave East was there. I didn't see Dave East too much, but shout out to Mano. He looked like a super villain from Powerpuff Girls. This dude had on them. He had on the most stylish boots and bell bottoms. Shout out to him. But it was just a great time, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna go too long, man. It ain't a ton to talk about, but I just definitely wanted to come on and say what's up. Hey, it's your boy BBO Sports TV. I might come back. I don't know, but I just don't. I don't know. I might come back, but just want to make sure I touch base with y'all. Appreciate everybody showing support. Praying for traveling mercies tomorrow as me and Miss BBO get up and get on that plane. And like I said, we came and took New York over again. We did it once again. And look at that. Look at that view, y'all. I'm from the projects. I didn't think we would see that. When I was growing up, for my view, was a nigga named Copley Slim asking for some money to go to the Chinese place. So it is what it is. I thank God. And we out of here, y'all. Peace.